Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jolene, and I'm the author of the Glory MC series, the Moonrise Beach series, and the new Heartbreaker series. So I want to do an update on my planner system as some things have changed a little bit. Since we are going into the second quarter, I just wanted to kind of go over my system and let you know what has been working and what hasn't been working with my current system. So as you guys can see here, I have 4 planners that I'm currently using at the moment. The only other thing that I use on a daily basis is an A6 Stylogy notebook in a Julio cover. But that's not really a planner, it's just a notebook that I'm using to make lists in. I use it to write my print list for my shop, so when I'm working on orders, I just scribble in there, so it's nothing really fancy. I don't share that online very much. It's a notebook that I can essentially throw away at the end of the year because I don't really need any of that information. It's kind of like some scrap paper for me. But in terms of actual planning, this is where I actually do most of my planning. I do have one memory keeper here, so I think what I'm gonna do is talk about the planners that haven't really changed, and then we'll go into the ones that have changed the most. So I guess we'll start with this biggest one here. So this is an A5 wide or a Estelle planner. I have been using the A5 wide size for many years as my memory planner. I actually thought about downsizing to a B6 once, but I thought that I was like too busy to actually fit all my stuff in that small size, so I ended up just sticking with the A5 wide. This size is one of the most popular sizes in my shop for printables, as I know a lot of you guys like to memory keep like me. So my inserts look like this. These inserts are vertical weekly inserts, so they work perfectly with the vertical weekly kits in my shop. It has a pink scallop down the center, so it matches the Aura Estelle planners quite well. And then we have 1.5 columns here. You have a this week column and then Monday to Sunday. So all of the columns are equal, and I really like this. So I can do a quick flip of what I've done so far. I memory plan every single weekend. I do film them, so if you want to see plan with me videos of these pages, then check them out. I upload them every Sunday, and I really like it. I've been kind of experimenting with a little bit more of a white space look, just to switch things up, but I also really like this full look as well. So yeah, I've just been really enjoying it. Memory planning has been something that I've been doing for a really long time, so I don't ever really want to drop it. The only thing that has changed essentially is that I'm only using the weeklies. Last year I did do monthlies, but I decided not to do them this year just because I don't have that much time. I am changing things up on my channel, so the current schedule doesn't allow for that, but I do have an idea of doing a monthly highlights, but I would need the month to be finished before I do it, so essentially I can do it at any time. The other thing that I've changed about this planner is that I don't have the extra tabs that I used to have. And that's just to keep things simple. I'm really trying to downsize and keep things simple for this year because I found that last year I was getting easily overwhelmed with the amount of different things. So I decided that if I wasn't going to use it or if I wasn't going to do it this year, I wouldn't put it in. So it just keeps things really simple and easy. So that's the first one. Again, I do this every week. On the weekends, so it's just kind of nice to reflect back on the week, and I really just like the process of memory keeping. So go ahead and check out those plan with me videos if you are interested in them. The other one that I touch weekly is my Hobonichi weeks. I have it in this little pouch here. These pouches are from my shop. They're the corduroy planner pouches. This one is called Cream Puff, and I actually have another one. This is the Dusty Rose color on my personal rings. But this is my YouTube planner. I've been using the Hobonichi weeks for a YouTube planner for a few years already. This is the one that works the best for me. I use this with my memory planner, and as you saw, that was a pretty big planner. So in the previous years I was using another A5 planner, and it was just too heavy in my planner tote bag. So I find that this size is much more portable. So I really love it. So this cover is from Julio. It's the Julio Appunto Apoca Lila. I love the color. I think it's super pretty. And I also love the cover of my Hobonichi Weeks this year, the Yumi cover. I think it's gorgeous. So in here, I actually just filmed a Plan With Me video. So if you guys want to check that out, you can kind of see how I like to plan out the week. But I put my events here on this column, and then any to-dos here. And then in this column here, I kind of separated and I put my videos for YouTube. And then here, I kind of just put anything extra. So my to-do list for the week, any important notes to remember. I have a tracker here, and then also I have my workout tracker because that's something that's kind of a big priority for me at the moment. So yeah, I can do a quick flip of my week so far if you guys are interested. But I really like this planner. I do use sticker kits in here. Most of them are from my shop. So if you guys are interested in the printables or stickers from my shop, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. It's pretty functional in here. I don't use too much other deco other than what comes in the kit. So I just use a kit per week. So that's been really nice. For the monthlies, I just use it pretty functionally. So you can see I use the Universal Monthly Kit here from my shop. And I just write in all the things that I have going on. And then at the back here, this is kind of new. I have started to use the back pages as a commonplace book. I do have a video up on my channel kind of explaining it in more detail. But I have this key here of different things that I think I may want to put in here. So quotes, inspiration, lifestyle, interest, and reference. And I just use fountain pen in here just to write. And I just use a dot to indicate what category it is in. So yeah, I have things from recipes in here, reviews. I like to review products. I have fountain pen information. I have lyrics in here. I also have notes on my currently inked videos. So anything for YouTube also kind of goes in here as well. So it's been really helpful to have this section here at the back. I thought about moving this section to its own notebook so that I can write in it more, but I think it's okay in here. It's working, so I'm not gonna try and change it when it doesn't really need to be changed. So at the back here, I just have a bunch of stickers from my shop. So it's a very simple setup, very functional. I really enjoy it. Putting down the stickers takes no time at all, so especially because it's such a small planner, so I really, really love it. So that is the Hobo Weeks. Let's go into my personal rings next. So at the moment, this is the only ring system that I'm currently using, which is a big, big deal for me because my planner piece is in rings. I used to have a A5 Daily Duo from Erin Condren. That was a ring bound planner that I used for work. So I use that for my shop stuff and my work as an author. But I decided that I wasn't going to repurchase the inserts this year. Even though I think the system is great and it works for me, I really want to downsize, and so I'm really trying to kind of simplify my system so I can really focus. So the only rings that I have here is just the personal one. And this cover again is also from Julio. This is the gold on the outside and then the undyed on the inside. And I really love it. I think it's super pretty. So when 2025 started, I didn't really set this up for the new year. All I did was just reprint the same inserts again, and I started using it that way. While it did work for me for a long time, I feel like I maybe need to change up this system again so that it's a little bit more slimmer. So currently I use this insert from my shop. This is a month on 2 pages. I was thinking of maybe moving into one that just has the month on 1 page. So I may make new inserts for the shop. But I do like to kind of pre-plan and decorate. So I have a monthly and then I have my weeklies in here where I don't really decorate this one. I just write. And then I also have my dailies as well. I love dailies that have a to-do list on one side and like a time schedule on the other. So if you're struggling with productivity and trying to get things done, I would suggest using a daily planner like this. By the way, have you guys seen these? These are the new journaling cards in my shop. I have quite a few of them in here that I wanted to use kind of like as dashboards and just to cover some information. But I've been really liking them. They are in my shop if you are interested. But this is how I've been doing my dailies lately. I found that I wasn't really needing the schedule section, but I had a lot of to-dos. So what I started using is this 2-column list from my shop. So basically I just write the date there and then my to-do list for the day. As you guys can see, sometimes it's a whole section right here. And then what I'll do the next day is just write the date and then continue the list. So that is what I've been using for the last several weeks, and it's been working out quite well for me, as you guys can see. So I've been really enjoying that insert, my favorite one at the moment. And then I go into my list section. So this is all the same. I just have these list inserts that kind of go over my various collection or other things that I want to remember. I also started using the categorized list inserts to keep track of some makeup reviews. So I like to test a lot of new makeup and skincare. And I did have a journal where I was kind of writing reviews, but I found it a little hard to keep up with. So what I've been doing in the meantime is just writing the product here and then writing a star rating so that I remember when I am updating that journal. So that's been really helpful for me. I also have a personal section here. So I have my daily routine, morning, afternoon, evening, and bedtime, as well as some personal goals. And then here I just have some more notes. I do have a health log in here that I'm keeping track of. So I have an exercise tracker, doctor visits, insert, etc. that I'm not going to go over too much because it's personal. And then I have my home section. So my home section is the one section that I'm going to change up the most. In the past, I have used this insert, which is the yearly insert for my shop. It goes from January to December, and I used it as my Fly Lady system. But as you guys can see, I have not been checking things off. I do clean, obviously, but I've actually been keeping track of that in my work planner. So I might take this section out and find a different insert to use to keep track of my cleaning schedule instead. This is another one of the journaling cards, which I love. Super cute. And then I have my work section. This is just a really small section here. As you guys know, I am a romance author, and so I just keep a few things in here for reference. So I have like a book review tracker and a book log as well. And then lastly here, I have my finance section. So I'm not going to show you that, but basically I have an income tracker, expense tracker, online order tracker. And then the very last section is my passwords and contacts. So it's a really simple setup, but I do want to remove some of this bulk. So the home section is probably going to get changed very soon, but I have been really liking this system here with the 2-column lists. So that is what has changed with this planner, and it's probably going to evolve even more as I tweak it a little bit more. So I will definitely share that in another video with a future update. And then this guy here is the newest addition to my planner system lineup. This cover is from Julio. It's the matte Croco aubergine color, which I love. I think it's super pretty. So this is the planner that I started to use. It's an A5 Take a Note planner. It's a Taiwanese planner, and I moved out of my A5 Daily Duo into this guy because, like I said, I wanted to downsize. So instead of having the big rings, the 35mm rings, and also the set of dividers here at the back, I'm just using this one planner. I'm thinking maybe I will add like an A5 Stylogy just to supplement and write notes in. So I do have like a Coach notebook on the way, the new one with the pink and lilac flowers on the signature print. So I already have the A5 Stylogy ready, so I may just supplement that with any extra notes. But I keep this system here pretty simple. Just a few note papers in here. I have some page flags from Coffee Monsters Co. This is a washi tape holder from Simply Gilded, and I have my reoccurring events in here. So I use that in my monthly section to pre-plan. So anytime I have something coming up that I need to schedule, I put it in here. I also use my page flags from my shop to pre-plan. So I'll talk about that in a second. And then in here, I just have a bunch of stickers, and then I have some sticky notes. These are from Cloth and Paper. Some planner friends gave me those, so that's been really nice. And I also have like these smaller ones from Christina Loves Planning. Again, someone gave me those. And then in the back here, I just keep these stickers. So these sticker kits are from my shop. They're the journaling stickers, and I just use basically one a week or however long I want. These are the only stickers that I use in here, other than like the icons, because I find them really, really nice to just decorate lightly. But this is mostly a functional planner for me. So just to decorate the front, I just put another one of those journaling cards from my shop. This is from a shop. I think she's closed now, but I just thought the coffee theme was really nice. I just decorated the front. I have this sticker here that says "This journal belongs to." That's also from my shop. And then these stickers are from Simply Gilded, Coffee Monsters Co. I have my script stickers in here. I've been using them on craft paper to make them stand out a little bit more, and I really like that. So that's been working out really nicely for me. And I have some more like icon stickers that I'm using in here. Okay, so let's get into the planner. So you have this page here where you can track anything you want. I've been keeping track of my uploads to YouTube and Shorts. I only got this planner at the end of February, so I'm pretty much just starting off my first full month in here in March. So we'll see how this actually ends up working for me. But on this perpetual calendar spread, I've been keeping track of my YouTube uploads. So I just write whenever I upload a new video, and I just decorated it with some Coffee Monsters Co. washi at the bottom. And then let's go into the monthly. So this is what a typical monthly looks like. You have some space here on the side, which I like because I can write different to-do lists. So I have like my monthly to-do list. I wrote down like what I need to order for my shop, and then for this particular month, I was taking part in the winter PPC sale, so that lasted 3 days. So I had some extra to-dos that I marked in here for that specific sale. But you can see the script stickers that I've used. These are from my shop once again. I really like how they kind of pop on the page, so I've been using that. And then these script stickers and the deco stickers are also from my shop. I just use some eyeliner markers just to make lines and dots to kind of color code certain things and make them stand out. And then on this section here, you have some extra boxes, and basically I just write what new release we have. Sometimes we have one release, sometimes we have two. So I just keep track of that. This is how February turned out. Again, I love these scripts. And I just use a little bit of washi tape here at the bottom to decorate. This collection is the Glam Planner collection from my shop. And I've also added these new Hello monthly scripts at the top for every single month. So this is the current month that we are in, and I'm currently working on my list for this month already. And then this is for April. I did use some PET tape from Hello Petite Paper. And like I said, I am pre-planning certain events. So once I have these events confirmed, I can write them directly onto the page, and I will replace my page flags back onto this thing right here. So I do like to use these page flags from my shop. I write on them with permanent marker, and I just write in the collections that I want to design. Because these do change, I just put them on like this so that I can switch them up if need be. But this is how the rest of the year has been looking like so far. And then you do get the 3 next months into 2026 before it goes into the weekly. So the weekly setup is kind of unique with this planner. I really like it because you have quite a bit of room. It kind of reminds me of the Daily Duo, which I really liked because you have 2 columns, but instead of having a day per page, you have 2 days per page. And I thought that that was a good starting point to kind of downsize. It's still an A5 size and you still have the columns. So that was familiar to me, but I really wanted to downsize and kind of like not give myself too many things to do so that I can focus on other things like my personal life, spend time with friends and family, or do things more for my home rather than being tied to work and my desk all the time. So I've been really enjoying this system. As you guys can see, it's a little bit more minimal for me. I do still use the sticker kits for my shop because I love stickers. You guys know that I own a sticker shop, so it's kind of inevitable for me, but I have implemented more of a bullet journal system here. So you can see my signifiers are pretty much all over the page here. I use a check mark for when tasks are complete. I put an X if an event has been canceled or a task has been canceled. I use an arrow for things that have to be migrated to a different day. And then I use a dot for any notes. And I do use a dash for anything that's pending or something that is going to be on like my someday maybe list. And then anything with a heart is more personal. Let me first show you a week here that's blank. You have a weekly overlook here, so it goes Monday to Sunday. And then you have your actual like time section. So it goes from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I really like this system because I feel like it gives you enough room, but it's not too much at the same time. And what I've done is I've actually used some Myliners just to create some divisions. So what I have here now is 4 sections. The first section here at the top is always where I write my events for the day. The second section is for my top 3. I always set a top 3 for myself every single day. And then the middle section, the largest section, is where I write in my schedule. Have this last section here at the bottom where I put my to-do list. Instead of using this section here in the front as another weekly overview, I've divided it into 3 sections again. The first section is my tracker. So I keep track of some self-care things, so like taking vitamins, other supplements, all of my workouts, journaling, and things like that. And I just do a check mark. If I didn't do it, I just put a dash through it. I have a weekly to-do list and then also the videos that I want to film in this bottom section. So as you guys can see, it's been working out really nice for me. I've been using these smaller minimal stickers with it to make certain things stand out. I like to put a little bit of washi sometimes too. And it's been working out really nicely for me. I've been really enjoying it. So I can do a quick flip if you guys are interested in it. The week on 4 pages actually works really nicely for me because even though you have your weekly here, you can fold this in half and still see like the second half of the week. So I actually really like that. I think it's really, really functional for me. The to-do list here has been getting smaller, which is important because that was something that I was kind of struggling with. I felt like I was always working and over stressing about my shop. So the main reason why I wanted to switch to this planner is to give myself less space so that I don't overbook myself, because I felt like maybe the daily page was too much room and I was just filling it in with tasks when I should be actually stopping for the day and doing something else. So this is February. I did use the Glam Planner collection to decorate and I really, really liked it. So this is the week that I started to use it. Everything before this I did back plan. So you can see it's actually a bit more filled in when I am using it in real time. So I am working on that, but I really like having the different sections. It works out really nicely for me. I do also use the dot markers, the clean color dot ones, just to mark in any like timed events as well so that they stand out a bit. I'm trying to look for some like small functional like minimal stickers so that I can use them in the schedule section. So if you guys know of any shops that do like these really small ones, let me know because I am looking for more shops that do that. So this is today. I am already filming my planner system update so I can check that off. I'm just gonna write film here. So this pen that I've been using in here is the Pilot Decimo. This is the champagne pink, and it actually matches my cover quite well, so I really like that. I am using an 18 karat gold fine nib with it, and the ink that I'm using is platinum carbon black, so it is a black ink that is waterproof, so I really like that. Other than that, I don't really plan too far ahead, just pretty much the month that I'm currently in. So that's the level of pre-planning that I do. I do have these pencil boards in here where I have a bunch of these sticky notes on. So these are all from Erin Condren, and I just write out extra things that I want to remember. So it's kind of like a portable inbox system. So I have some things I still need to do. And then on the back here, I have this weekly sticky note, and I kind of wrote out like my ideal week for work. So yeah, that is really nice to have in there. So this one is like my inbox, and then this other pencil board is the one I actually use like behind my page. So that's pretty much it. I think I shared everything else with you already. I always keep a ollie clip. This is actually a new one that I just purchased between like the current month and the week that I'm in, so that I can access everything quite quickly. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys are interested in any of the stickers or the printables from my shop that I shared in this video, you guys can use the code SAVE10 to save 10% off. I do have my journaling system update to do, so that's probably going to be the next video. So if you guys are interested in that, I do hope you will consider subscribing if you haven't already. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.